Hello everyone, welcome to another spicy video. No, really, it's actually very spicy, my tongue is hurting. So we have all been through those phases where we like something completely random. You might go from wanting to be an actor, then the next day you want to become a boogie down dancer. I'm not even sure if it's a thing, but if you can put your mind to it, you can do anything. Well, not be a murderer, but you know what I mean. YouTube, I enjoyed many other things. Back then, YouTube was just TV for me. I honestly didn't even realize how you can make your own content, but the videos I watched around 2 years ago was straight up puppet videos. I remember watching the Muppets and completely falling in love with how they looked. Those things were just so derp, in a way they looked pretty cool. One day I decided to ask my mom for a puppet. I even tried many times to make my own puppet, because I watched these tutorials. Okay, but that looked like a disaster. Like, it scared me. It was like a monster. I don't even know what was going through my mind when I tried to create one. Every day consisted of me waking up and then going to watch Jim Henson related videos. Jim Henson was the creator of the Muppets. This guy was a legend. I also watched many of those videos where you went behind the scenes to see how they made it. Okay, this is out of context, but every time I searched up BTS thinking that was behind the scenes, I kept wondering why a K-pop boy band kept showing up. To me, this was a land of possibilities. I was walking into heaven of greatness. So one day I had a package around night that I ordered. I opened this thing up to find Johnny. Now, Johnny was a puppet that I started my love for puppets at the time. I went through many names. I think it was like Jimmy, then John, and then lastly Johnny. After that, I was watching YouTube videos and America's Got Talent videos at vacation and all that every time I got a chance to look it up. I tried to talk without using my mouth. The reason for this was I could make the puppet look more alive. The puppet would look more real if I learned how to talk without using my mouth. Later, I started forgetting about them. Okay, this might sound weird, but for a while, I couldn't even sleep in my own room with them. Without my brother noticing, I would put the bucket of them in his room, and then he would put them in mine, and then over and over and over again. The reason was that I was scared that the puppets would come alive. To me, they were like the movie Toy Story. They only moved when I wasn't watching. So this was kind of dumb, but I kept trying to look behind me every chance I got. I would go full attack mode when I turned my head just to see if they'd move. This day, they're still in my room, probably hating how I'm ignoring them. Sorry, buddies. But we still had a lot of fun trying to make each other laugh with the puppets. Back then, I was a comedic genius, of course, for sure, 100%. The second thing I used to like, or a phase, I don't know, was science experiments. So one day I stumbled upon a YouTuber named Guava Juice, or something like that. There was a whole bunch of YouTubers doing things like Instant Ice and OMG, I filled my tub with Orbeez and what happens next will shock you. The shock was most likely 10 minutes of them saying how cool it was. But I didn't care. I thought these videos were awesome. Nothing like seeing Mentos and Coke exploding, am I right, boys? So it was my duty to start my own. So I uploaded my first video about slime. You see, last year everybody had slime. You couldn't even go to school without people talking about how they make slime or fidget spinners. Oh, speaking of fidget spinners, I have a funny story. So last year when fidget spinners was a thing, I had a lot of them. You couldn't even go to school if you didn't have one, or you'd be kicked out of the cool club. So one day I brought mine to school and I told the kid, you can hold it, just whatever you do, don't break it. And when I gave it to them, not even a second in, they dropped it. No, not my precious fidget spinner. Looking back, they probably helped me. Moving on to my experiment time. So I'm going to show you guys some more videos that are private now. I've never shown them to anyone else. These videos are some of my oldest videos and they are really cringy, but funny. Let's check it out. Okay, we're about to watch these. Wish me luck. 1 minute, let me
Hey guys, it's Awesomemay here. Thanks for 100 subscribers, and today we are making slime. Make sure to follow at home.
Okay, the amount of effort I put into saying slime.
And let's get started. First, you want to start with 1/2 cup of water, and then get a 1/2 cup of glue. Make sure to fill that right up. It can be any glue.
Yo guys, even then I was getting that epic close-ups. Am I right? Well, this was like a year ago, so it wasn't that long ago, but just let me have my moments.
Okay, I think that's
Okay, oh, when I was recording audio, people kept coming in the room So that's why there's a whole bunch of squeaks in the background.
Probably enough. So put that in there.
Whoa!
Looks like sour cream. Okay, then you want to get some and then stir it
When your observation is on key.
up.
Wait, okay, let's see the finished product.
At home for free.
Okay, I think I remember making that, and during the time when I took it out, like, literally, it was just a huge blob, and we threw it away, like, right after that video. Me making oobleck.
Kind of like it. You get oobleck. So once you put your hand, push pressure, it's really hard. But then look, if you just let it sink, it'll sink down. Also,
Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. How does he know that? He's so smart, isn't he? Oh my gosh, 100%.
pick it up, guys. And then look.
No, that picking up failed.
It's really hard because you're going to make it into the ball. But then look. It melts straight in your hand. How cool is that, guys? You better test this out at home. Let's get a big chunk and try pushing on it hard.
Okay, that was oobleck. Okay. This one's elephant's toothpaste. Wait, the background is just like the wind. Like, I remember recording that video and it was like insanely cold.
Said that you guys all know last year, elephant's toothpaste. Make sure to do this.
Oh, elephant's toothpaste. I think we all know that one. Ha. I don't know if you guys do, but it was all over our YouTube on the time, I think.
Do not do this at home unless you're with a parent's guardian. So what you're going to need is...
Parent's guardian. I'm gonna go get my parents' guardian.
A normal, like, mason jar or whatever you want to do. Hydrogen peroxide, some red food coloring, because that's what fixes the background. And then you're going to need some dish soap. So then you're going to add, let's add this whole thing. Make sure it's room temperature.
Okay, this is the finished product of this experiment.
It's rising a little better. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, before I stopped making fun of myself, the reason why I thought that was so funny is because when I was making it, I was like, okay, it's gonna go big. Get ready, get your glasses on. And literally nothing. It was like a squirt out. Those are the only videos I'm going to show you guys of that. I'm not making fun of myself, but I really did want to show those videos in this because I don't want to just waste all these videos that I spent time on. So I thought, how about I put a couple in this video? So yeah, hopefully you guys didn't die of cringe, but when it came to doing these experiments, there was insanely amount of fails. And I was the type of person to work with whatever we got. If it failed, then I was going to turn into Hulk. One time we had this Jello bottle. It was said if you put Jello in it, then it would turn into super cool Jello-shaped bottle. I tried it. When I took it out, everything came out. Like, all the Jello was on the table. So being the dumb person I am, I tried to make it work by saying, OMG guys, look! And then I took a bite of it. Anyways, that was my past of being a scientist, if I can call it that. Now that I realize it, everything that we make is gonna be cringy in the future. Even this video I'm making right at this moment that I'm saying this, it's gonna be old and I'm gonna look back at it. Basically, anything I'm gonna create, I'm gonna look back on because everything's gonna be old after time. Anyways, I hope you guys liked that video. It was a lot of fun to work on, and I wanted to feature some of my old videos in it because I don't want to waste those ones, because half of my time on YouTube was those videos, so I wanted to share. Anyways, I have 2 new updates. These are my last updates. I'm sorry for all of them. I'm doing a podcast with me and myself, Toasted Noodle, and maybe another person. I already chose them. Don't ask. I'm sorry. But if you guys have questions or like want to ask us what we like or what we think about something for the podcast, comment it down on this video. We'll take as many as we can. We might not answer them all, but each one counts. I also want to say, if you don't have a Twitter and you want to send fan art or just send me a note or whatever, or ask me for voice lines, I have a Gmail called Awesomemay101@gmail.com in the description, and you can just send fan art or whatever over there. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay awesome.